I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, bringing you another PUBG video. And today I want to discuss what I consider to be a little bit of a sensitive topic, and that is, what is the future of PUBG? Who's still playing it? Who's not playing it anymore? And do these new Battle Royale games coming out pose a threat to PUBG? Now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a backstory on my channel, on PUBG, and kind of just discuss where it's going. I would love to see your opinions in the comments section. That is definitely something I look forward to reading on every video I upload. I love seeing the comments, whether they're good or bad, and I just kind of want to know what you guys think. So I'm going to give you my opinion on the future of PUBG, and let's get started. So, just to explain where I'm coming from, I started playing PUBG on PC in March of 2017 when it was in early access. It did not come out to console until December of 2017. So, as far as how long people have been able to play PUBG, regardless of what platform you're on, it's been almost 2 years now. So PUBG has been out for quite a while, and it's been out for over a year on Xbox and a very short time on PlayStation 4. So my question to you guys is, the first thing I want to know is, do you guys still play PUBG on a regular basis as much as you used to? Is it still your main game? For me, I am not playing it as much as I used to. I no-lifed the game for almost 2 years straight, and that's quite a long time to only cover, one game and only play one game, with a couple breaks in between for new games that come out. Like Blackout came out, I played that a lot, but the hype didn't last. It was all hyped up and, kind of faded away. But yeah, PUBG, a game that always seems to pull me back in. And I want to be completely honest with you guys, because a lot of people are asking me, are you going to keep making videos about PUBG? Are you going to keep streaming PUBG? And I'm just going to say right now, yes, I am. I am not playing it as much as I used to, that's for sure. I've been very involved in the new game, the new free-to-play game, Apex Legends. I've been having a lot of fun with that, but I'm still going to keep making PUBG content. Now, in the past, I'll pretty much just ditch games when I'm done with them. It's not really about my YouTube channel. It's not really about any of that. It was just about me and what games I like to play. I never played games just because, people wanted to see the games. But now that I have more subscribers, I kind of feel pulled more to do that. So I'm going to keep playing PUBG. One, because I still enjoy playing it. Not as much as I used to, but I still enjoy playing it. And two, because there's so many subscribers on my channel that want PUBG content. And that's part of the reason I'm making this video. I think the future of PUBG, well, it's hard to say. It's hard to say in just one word. I think PUBG does have a future, but I think PUBG is slowly starting to fade away. There are so many people I know that used to play it that have moved on to different games. And the latest game in the list is Apex Legends. I mean, that's even giving Fortnite a run for its money. It's crazy how popular that game is right now. But there's still tons of people playing PUBG. I'm not saying it's dead by any means. I'm saying it's slowly being pushed further and further back each time one of these new games come out. And it will always have a loyal fan base, but will you always be able to find a server 2 years from now? I don't know. What about PUBG 2? I mean, it seems like with all these new Battle Royales coming out, one of the smart things for PUBG to do would be to make a new bug-free PUBG. Maybe something that's optimized better for console, since that was like the #1 complaint from console players with PUBG, is how unoptimized it was. Even on PC, it definitely runs better and has better graphics on PC, but it is still just a difficult game for your computer to handle, and it shouldn't be. It's not that it shouldn't be that intense, but it is. So maybe they should be focusing on a PUBG too. That's just one of my thoughts. One of the things about PUBG that makes me think it's kind of taken a back shelf is it used to be different. It used to be a totally different game than the way it is now. And back when it first came out on PC and even on console, we only had one map, and that was Erangel, the original map. And Erangel, I don't know, there's just something about it that felt so perfect. And then they brought out the desert map, Miramar, and that was alright too. I don't think it was as good as Erangel, but it didn't really change the game dynamic too much. It was still a very large map, and some of the same strategies, for the most part, still applied. But then they brought out Sanhok, okay? And Sanhok is the jungle map, and I have to say that I really didn't like that map. It completely changed the dynamic of the game from a slow-paced battle royale where survival was the key to a fast-paced shooter where you have to land with other people. Even if you don't want to land with other people, odds are you're going to land with them because the map is so small and you have to shoot it out. So the beginning of the game was very exciting, and then it was just dead to the very end, basically. Unless you decided to run around and make yourself sniper bait for all the people camping in windows and behind trees and things like that. Whereas on the other maps, you could actually drive around, keep looting, go to places you didn't think people might land, or drive around and look for gunfights. That just all went out the window with Sanhok. And then they basically forced you to play Sanhok over and over and over. It was like you had to turn it off and select the other maps. And now, after Sanhok, they released the snow map, Vikendi. And at first I was loving Vikendi. It was very fun. There were plenty of places to go, endless places to loot. Even towards the end game, you could still find places that hadn't been looted. But it slowly evolved into something different, where there's too many places for enemies to hide, and they never come out. You know, the circle shrinks very slow. Pretty much all you have to do is go somewhere central on the map, and you're almost guaranteed that you can just sit there until the very end. So all the sweaty players that are just going for wins and just don't want to be seen throughout the game make it incredibly boring. I've never had so many boring matches in PUBG in my life than I did on Vikendi. So honestly, in my opinion, Sanhok and Vikendi are two things that might be pulling PUBG down. Now keep in mind, that is just my opinion. And I know there's going to be some people out there that actually are going to take offense to that. They're going to be, oh man, I love those maps. That's fine. You know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those maps. I'm just giving you my opinion. So it's fine if you love them. It's fine if you hate them. This is just one of the reasons I think PUBG might be getting put, you know, on the back shelf. If I could just play the Erangel map over and over and over, I think I'd be playing way more PUBG than I am now. Complete honesty and transparency with you guys. I dislike playing on Sanhok and I dislike playing on Vikendi. It's not the classic PUBG experience that I remember from the early access days on PC and on Xbox. Now, you PS4 players, that's all you've ever known. Vikendi came out shortly after the game came out, and I believe it was released on PS4 with the 3 maps, Erangel, Miramar, and Sanhok. So I can understand if you guys don't follow what I'm saying, since I've been a much longer PUBG player. But yeah, that is my opinion on one of the reasons it's getting pushed to the back shelf. I think these new maps have changed the dynamic of the game, and the OG PUBG players are a little disappointed. It seems to me that most of the people that like the new maps are the new players to PUBG. They're more looking for the action, they're more looking for the gunfights, and less about the strategy and planning the long game, the end game. That's just, once again, no, this is just my opinion. Please don't take any offense to my opinion. I'm not putting anybody down that likes the maps that I don't like. I could care less which maps you like. This is just me. So that's my reason for kind of not playing PUBG as much anymore. I just really dislike these new maps, and I would play it so much more if I could just know life Erangel and Miramar. But for now, I'm really enjoying Apex Legends. I don't know what's going to go on with that, but who knows. And right around the corner, we have a new Battlefield game. Well, a new Battlefield mode coming out. I'm not sure how awesome that's going to be. It's Battlefield Firestorm, which is going to be a squad-based battle royale. I've made a couple videos about that if you want to check them on my channel. And I think that's going to be cool, but I don't know if it's going to last. It's probably only going to catch on with the hardcore Battlefield community, but who knows? It could be the next amazing battle royale. We don't know until it comes out. But I'm really, really, really hoping to see a PUBG 2.0. Even if it's not something you have to buy, even if it's just like, we've completely redone the game and, you know, here is a brand new massive map, new guns, you know, whatever. It'd be amazing if they made it free to play, because who wants to pay another $30 or $40 for a game that was so buggy that you had to put up with so much in the first place? Even though PUBG is one of the most amazing games I've ever played. I like to talk about it with my friends, and I say the concept, amazing. The execution, very poor. They were a small company. Now they should have enough money to expand and do better, but we have yet to see that. So I'm really rooting for PUBG. I'm hoping something happens that really pulls my interest back into it. Really, truly am. But right now, every time I think about playing on Sanhok or Vikendi, I'm like, I'd rather play a different game. just like that. But I'm going to keep making videos and keep streaming PUBG because I still like it and I still want to make content for my loyal subscribers. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope the future of PUBG is bright. I just don't know right now, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Make sure you leave your comments and opinions in the comment section. Hit a like if you enjoyed this video, and go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.